Hi crafting friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you some awesome ways to use peel and stick products from Dollar Tree. The myriad beautiful designs coupled with other crafting supplies will provide all kinds of opportunities for lovely Mother's Day inspired gifts. A fun message board will be our first project. All you have to do is remove that protective backing sheet. And I want to make this not only decorative but very functional. So I decorated using some rub-on transfers, one of the little Dollar Tree $1.25 crates. Using these Scotch adhesive strips, I'm going to just adhere that box to the bottom of the board. Now that the little crate is securely in place, I'm going to add some of the peel and stick Dollar Tree adhesives to decorate parts of the board. It's decorative but also functional. I'm going to add a box of the Dollar Tree chalk. I'm also adding a little pack of sticky notes that I decorated the top sheet with the coordinating plant and some little post-it notes as well. I really like these chalk markers. They work so well for writing and they erase very easily with just a damp paper towel. I think it adds a pretty pop of color while being very functional as well. Now I want to show you how to take a simple Dollar Tree $1.25 wooden cross and some peel and stick and decorate it. I'm going to just simply trace around the cross and cover it with this peel and stick paper, and then we'll find some fun ways to decorate. After you outline the design, all you have to do is cut it out and then simply peel off the adhesive backing and adhere the paper right onto that cross. I find it works best if you just remove a portion of that protective back paper, allowing you to put it in position and then remove the rest after you have it in place. I love the way the butterfly just happened to fall in position at the top of the cross. I think it's just a beautiful symbol of the resurrection. You can see that on the back side, I used a different peel and stick paper. As you can see, the design mimics the look of wood, and I thought it provided a really nice contrast between just the stark wooden cross to the front side, which is such a celebration of life. You can see that the sanding allows you to peel off that excess, leaving a nice crisp edge. There are countless ways that you can embellish these crosses. For a lovely companion piece, you'll just need one of these photo frames from Dollar Tree. You'll also need some inspirational wording. I chose this one, along with a beautiful sheet of the peel and stick wallpaper. That easel back serves as a template for your design. Now, to create a pretty mat, I did outline it on the front side so that I could see which portion of this design I wanted to include for our pictured mat. After you cut out your design, just flip it over against the glass. You don't need to remove that protective backing because we don't need to adhere it. Then just replace the easel back, rotate those little clips back in position, and you'll see it's just a beautiful picture as it is. There's not a lot of room, so I'm just going to do our home, our love. And these peel right off the front. And paired together with the cross, I think it looks so pretty as a part of a grouping on our dining table. If you're enjoying this video so far, I would really appreciate it if you would give it a like, a thumbs up. Here, I used one of the strips of hummingbirds on a previous video as well to decorate some mirrors. With the hummingbirds I had left over, I decorated a beautiful hurricane vase for a friend's birthday, adding other floral adhesives as well as a garland around that battery-powered candle created a lovely exclamation point at the center of the table. Each time I walk past the display, I notice that Dollar Tree continues to add beautiful new designs. In my previous video, I shared with you how I created this beautiful butterfly-inspired wall art for less than $10 using the peel and stick products. Here I decorated some magnets with the peel and stick to go with the handmade customized message board. This was such a fun project made for just a few dollars. You're going to be amazed at just how elegant this does become as we add the hummingbirds all the way around the glass of that vase. You'll see that 3 fit perfectly, and playfully take that vase from plain to pretty. And because the design is on the outside of the glass, you can fill your vase with water and use it for a fresh floral bouquet. And there you have it, a gorgeous hummingbird garden vase. I think you'll love this next project. First, you'll begin with a Dollar Tree $1.25 wooden box. I'm also going to be using some of this floral border wall adhesive from Dollar Tree. So you can see as I remove that adhesive backing and set it in place, it's very easy to just smooth it out, no wrinkles or bubbles, and just go along that edge with your finger. And you can see that that vibrant pattern really decorates the inside so nicely. I had these little wood cutouts in my stash. I had gotten them in a little collection from Dollar Tree, and they're just perfect as far as the theme is carried right through, adding another dimension, and they fit just perfectly across the front. I'm just going to set those there in the front. In just a few moments, you're going to see how I'm going to turn this into a fun game. So we're going to flip it over and create a grid on the back. Now you can do that with either washi tape or a marker. There are a lot of ways using a straight edge. Now you see I'm using a fairly good amount of hot glue on the back surface, and then I'm just going to flip it over and center it in place on the bottom of our little wooden box. For the next step, I'm going to use these Scrabble tiles. You can buy them in packages for crafting. I'm going to glue these Scrabble tiles that say tic-tac-toe. You could also say play or use a child's name if it's a gift. You can see here I'm using a drop of hot glue on the back of each. So after completing tic-tac-toe, it was time to create the game pieces. Now here, there's so many different options. As long as you use 2 distinctly different designs so that each player can recognize their own pieces, the sky's the limit. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Lisa, and if you're enjoying this video so far, I would really appreciate it if you would give it a like, a thumbs up. It really does help my channel to grow. And now let's make the game pieces. I'm using these little wooden blocks that I got in a package from Michael's. Dollar Tree sells similar. I'm also going to use these little plastic flower blossoms in 2 different colors. I'm just using a drop of hot glue on the little flat back of each, and then I'm going to attach it to the wooden blocks. There's so many possible ways that you could create the playing pieces. You could simply paint them 2 different colors or use 2 different designs on them. You could use stickers. Some people even decorate small stones with 2 different designs. See, it creates a really fun little game that's one of a kind, perfect for spring, travel, or gifting. And you'd never guess it started at Dollar Tree. And when you flip it over, you can store your little game pieces as part of your 3-dimensional garden. Next inspirational project, you'll just need one of the wood rounds from Dollar Tree and some painter's tape. I'm going to show you just how easy it is to create straight lines and clean stripes. And I'm going to be using a lovely pink paint. But first, we'll get it all taped off. I'm now laying down a second piece of the painter's tape directly under the first, lining it up very neatly, and then just tearing it off, I'll add a 3rd row. Once I get the 3rd row in place, I'm going to remove the row just above it. I'll continue with this pattern, just adding another strip, and then once I get that added, I will go down and add a strip just below that until I have 3 together. Then I'll remove that center strip. It's really easy once you get the hang of it, and you can see now just removing that center strip, it creates those striped lines. And I'll continue this same pattern all the way down the front of the circle, just adding strip by strip and then removing the center. And now, as you can see, I'm getting to the bottom and I've got the entire circle covered with those painter's tape strips. And I chose this beautiful shade of folk art pink. You could use any color that you like. And I'm just going to use a pouncer brush and just carefully paint in those stripes. You want to make sure that the tape is tightly adhered so you don't get any bleed through. So after applying the paint all the way across over each of those stripes, first pouncing and then just kind of smoothing it out carefully, you'll see we have a lovely surface coat, and we'll let it thoroughly dry before the fun part, which is removing the tape strips. And as you can see, as I peel up each strip, it leaves a nice, sharp, crisp line between the paint and the wood surface. You can see that this is really an easy way to get nice stripes. You can also create a checkerboard pattern using the tape grids as well. And now as I remove the final one, it's just beautiful, and I'm going to let it dry just a little bit more to ensure that we have a nice dry surface. Now we'll add a beautiful verse from Ephesians that reminds us to be humble, patient, gentle, and loving. So I'm just going to line up this little group of words right underneath the little decorative details that also were adhered below the word patient. And you can see it's very easy actually to adhere these. Now I'm just removing the part that says be loving, and it also includes some pretty little decorative details, and I'm just going to add that on the next set of lines. Here it is displayed on a Dollar Tree black easel. And wouldn't this make just a thoughtful Mother's Day gift, just one of countless possibilities? It's been a while since I published a video, and I'm happy to be back. I had a broken knee and spent nearly 2 months in rehab and the hospital, and also helping my mom through a health problem. So it's a blessing to be back with my family and with you, this wonderful creative community. Do take care, and God bless.